It is him. It is Chad. Chad!
Yo, 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 what up, what up? It's your boy Chad back with another video. Back on Angel Time. I want to first ask if you guys get the like button on the way into the video. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it means everything to me. And if you guys are liking the content, subscribe to the tribe. Alright, so if you guys are looking at the title of the video, is a female AI doctor giving you guys the positive benefits and also the negative benefits of Gooning. And I don't know what world we live in, man. People, because this check is blowing up on YouTube, man. People just love the AI. In fact, man, some people out there listen to AI doctors and AI, even semen retention content creators, more than they listen to humans, man. So that just shows you the world that we live in, man. They rather listen to robots than listen to humans, man. The algorithm promotes robots over humans, man. So I'm telling you, we live in the days of Terminator. We live in the days of iRobots, man, where robots have more credibility than humans, man, which is a crazy thing, man. But yes, this AI doctor, I don't even want to call her a woman. This, because she's not a woman, this is a bot. So this female AI bot doctor is going to be going over the positives and negatives that comes with Gooning, man. And I seen the video, and I got to give my 2 cents. You know, that type of stuff, man. Because like I said, a lot of people listen to robots. You guys need to listen to humans, man. I don't know what world we live in, man, but let's try to get some normalcy. Let's listen to humans, man. So it's crazy out there, man. But yes, that's the reason why I want to react to this Dr. AI bot who says that who's going to be going over the positives and negatives of Gooning, man. So without further ado, yo, this is going to be a crazy video, man. Without further ado, let's get it. Let's go.
Let me ask you a question that most men think about but rarely say out loud. What actually happens if you ejaculate every single day? Is it healthy? Is it harmful? Could it boost your performance or secretly drain your energy over time?
Yep.
If you've ever wondered about this, you're not alone. I hear this question all the time in my clinic from men of all ages. It's one of those topics that lives in the shadows, half whispers, myths, even guilt. And yet, it's central to men's health, relationships, and confidence. Today, we're breaking that silence. I'm Dr. Narita, a board-certified urologist with over 12 years of experience helping men take charge of their sex.
Let me stop right there, because this is an AI doctor who has 12 years experience as a neurologist. An AI doctor? An AI doctor? A bot with 12 years of experience, and then they get mad and they tell us we don't have scientific evidence because we didn't go to school and we don't have the degrees and all that type of stuff. But they give degrees to bots. So you guys, I'm telling you, the world that we live in is crazy. So let's just keep going, man. My blood is already boiling, man. So let's keep going, man.
And overall health. And in this video, I'm going to give you the full picture, the 5 surprising benefits of ejaculating daily, the 5 potential drawbacks you need to watch out for, and most importantly, how to know what's right for your body, your goals, and your health. By the end, you'll feel confident, informed, and clear, without shame, without guesswork. But first, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from today? I love seeing this community grow around the world. And while you're down there, hit that like button and subscribe, because each week we talk honestly about men's health topics that most people avoid. Now, let's get into it. Let's clear up the biggest misconception right away. There is no universal answer. Ejaculating daily isn't automatically good, and it isn't automatically bad. It depends on why you're doing it, how you're doing it, and what impact it's having on your body and mind. Some men thrive on a daily release. Better sleep, less stress, more confidence. Others may find that it dulls their desire, drains their energy, or even creates performance issues over time. So the truth isn't black and white, it's about context, your biology, your habits, and your life stage. Now, let me reassure you, if you felt unsure about this, it's not because you're ignorant. Most men were never taught how their bodies truly work when it comes to sexual health. That's why I've made it my mission, after 12 years as a urologist, to break down complex science into simple, practical
12 years as a bot urologist. Let's keep going.
Advice you can use every day. So think of this conversation as doctor to friend. My job is to help you understand what's happening in your body so you can make informed choices, not live by myths or fear. And with that, let's explore the 5 surprising benefits of ejaculating
let's get to it.
every day.
Yeah, let's go.
Followed by the 5 important drawbacks you should know about.
Yep.
Benefit number 1, pleasure hormones and mood regulation. Ever notice how relaxed you feel afterward? That's not your imagination.
Okay.
When you ejaculate, your brain releases a powerful cocktail of chemicals. Endorphins, your body's natural painkillers. Dopamine, the reward chemical that motivates and energizes.
Yep.
Oxytocin, the bonding hormone that builds connection and trust. Serotonin, the stabilizer that keeps your mood even. Biologically, this release resets your nervous system. Emotionally, it can calm anxiety, lighten your mood, and help you feel more grounded.
Yep.
Practically,
True.
that means less tension snapping at loved ones, less bottled up stress, and more day-to-day resilience. Daily release becomes like a natural reset button, not a cure-all, but a gentle, consistent support for mental health. Benefit number 2.
All right, so let me stop right there, man, because everything she was saying is correct. Yes, we all know once you guys get that release, man, that helps your sleep, that helps your mood, that gets you in the good jazz and all that good jazz, man. So yes, that is correct. There's no mistake about that, man. Getting that release off, that's probably the best. I tell you guys all the time, that is the most rewarding dopamine you will get in your life. Getting that release off beats any type of high, any type of drunkenness, any type of anything, man. Getting a release, probably best sensation you could get in your life, man. So I'll give her that. So that's 1 for her. Let's keep going.
Better sleep quality. Have you ever noticed feeling heavy-eyed after sex or masturbation? That's because of prolactin, a hormone that promotes relaxation and sleep. Add that to the stress-reducing endorphins and oxytocin, and you've got a built-in sleep aid. For men who struggle with racing thoughts, stress, or even mild insomnia, this can mean falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer.
Yep.
Biologically, it's about hormones. Emotionally, it's about relief from restless nights. Practically, it means better recovery, sharper focus, and more energy the next day. Benefit number 3.
All right, let me stop right there, man, because that is also correct. I'm not going to lie. I tell you guys all the time, man. I used to get a release off just so I can get sleep and all that type of stuff, man. I used to love, especially after I just, you know what I'm trying to say, man. After I just did my thing with a girl and all that type of stuff, man, I used to just roll over and go right to sleep like a baby and all that good jazz, man. That was probably one of the things I struggled. That was the biggest thing I struggled is once I hopped on semen retention, man, because I went so many years getting a release off to try to go to sleep and all that type of stuff, man. I could not get sleep once I was on semen retention, man. I got addicted to sleep drinks and all that good jazz, man. So like I said, she makes sense with this too, man. We all know, like I said, after you just especially after you just did your thing with a woman, man, that put you right to sleep and all that good jazz, if you guys know what I'm trying to say, man. So she got two corrects, two, but let's keep going.
Improved blood flow and circulation.
Here we go.
Orgasm isn't just a brain event, it's full body exercise. During arousal, your blood vessels dilate, your heart rate increases, and circulation ramps up everywhere. This vasodilation helps deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, brain, and skin.
Here we go.
Biologically, it's like a mini workout for your vascular system. Emotionally, it boosts confidence by improving erection quality. Practically, it helps keep your cardiovascular system responsive, an often overlooked piece of men's health. Benefit number 4.
All right, let me stop right there because that's the first heresy right there. We guys know that, especially if you releasing every single day, man, that weakens you. In fact, I just had a brother that relapsed after 90 days on semen retention. He said he went to the gym, didn't have the same strength, didn't have he said his legs was felt like he didn't have his legs under him and all that type of stuff, all because he released, man. And you guys know all athletes who've been practicing semen retention, man, before their fights, before their games, and all that type of stuff, man, all of them can attest that being on semen retention helped them out with their overall performance and all that type of stuff, man. And you got, and I said this in a previous video, man, how they deleting information off the YouTube about semen retention, how your blood is in semen and all that type of stuff, man. And she just said how you releasing everything is like all your nutrients is gonna be within your body. That's a lie. That is a lie. When you holding it in, that's when everything is getting cycled out through your body and all that type of stuff, man. She's saying when you're releasing it, when you're releasing your blood, your nutrients, your vitamin, your zinc and everything, that's how it's going to be cycled through your body. No. Like I said, Your semen is your life force, man. Your semen gives you your energy and all that type of stuff, man. Not you releasing it. If that's the case, like, what? Like, no. Energy is one of the first things you're gonna get when you retain your semen at the end of the day, man. So that's first false right there. She's 2-1. So let's keep going.
Lower risk of prostate cancer.
Oh.
This is one of the most compelling findings. A major Harvard study following over 30,000 men for nearly 20 years found that men who ejaculated 21 times or more per month had a lower risk of prostate cancer. Why? The theory is that ejaculation helps flush out the prostate, removing old cells, inflammatory agents, and other buildups that could otherwise increase cancer risk. Biologically, it's a natural cleansing process. Emotionally, it offers reassurance about one of men's biggest health fears. Practically, it means sexual activity may play a role in protecting your prostate, though of course, it's not a substitute for regular checkups. Benefit number 5.
You already know I was going to start right there, man, because I've been on semen retention 3+ years. I don't even know what day. I'm on 1,200 and something at the end of the day, man. If being on semen retention causes prostate cancer, then I would have it. Look at my other brothers out there on Walker Street. Look at Shave Lion King. Look at Dante Young. Look at all the other brothers out there that's been on this journey longer than me, or even years in and all that type of stuff. That would mean we will all have prostate cancer at the end of the day. And why? And you guys know semen retention is a spiritual journey, man. You think that God will curse you with prostate cancer if you are doing his will? Let me just say that again in case y'all didn't hear me. Do you think that God will curse you with prostate cancer for doing what he ordained you to do? No, you get cursed for doing wrong, not for doing good. Like, well, God don't work like that at the end of the day. So again, you think he's going to give you prostate cancer for being on semen retention when he tells you to flee from fornication and all the other sins are committed against the body, but fornication is committed against the body, that type of stuff? Or did I say right? All other sins are committed against the body, but fornication is committing with the body and all that type of stuff, man. You think God's going to curse you with prostate cancer and erectile dysfunction and all this other stuff that they tell you that's going to happen? No, that's not going to happen at the end of the day, man. So, like I said, heresies, man. So let's keep going.
Immune system support. Here's a bonus you may not have expected. Studies show that sexual arousal and orgasm can boost levels of IgA, immunoglobulin A, one of your body's first-line defenses against viruses and bacteria. Combine that with lower stress, which itself strengthens immunity, and you get subtle but real immune support. Biologically, that's a stronger shield. Emotionally, that's peace of mind. Practically, it's another reason sexual health fits into overall wellness. Now, we have to be honest. Daily ejaculation isn't risk-free. For some men, it backfires. Here are the 5 biggest drawbacks.
Okay.
Drawback number 1, compulsive behavior.
Yep.
There's a huge difference between a healthy habit and an unhealthy compulsion.
That's a fact.
If you're choosing daily ejaculation consciously for pleasure, stress relief, or intimacy, that's one thing. But if you feel controlled by the urge, if it starts interfering with work, relationships, or focus, then it's veering into compulsive territory. Biologically, compulsive patterns can rewire your reward system. Emotionally, they create guilt and shame. Practically, they drain time, focus, and even intimacy with partners. The key question to ask yourself, am I choosing this or is it choosing me?
Exactly.
Drawback number 2.
Let me stop right there, man, because it's an addiction. I was addicted to getting that release off, man. Like I tell you guys all the time, first thing I used to do when I wake up, release. Couple of hours later, release. Couple of hours after that, release. I will make my day around getting a release, linking up with something releasing, or even gooning and releasing. My whole life was just about getting a release at the end of the day. It was a compulsive behavior. I could not do anything unless I release. I could not do anything unless I release, man. So it was an addiction. It is an addiction. It is addiction, man. And it's leading you guys down a path of destruction. And it's like it's a compulsion. It's a drug. It's really a drug, man. You guys see how drug addicts or even people that's addicted to alcohol, you see what happens to them where they don't get their fix. That is the same thing that happens to us when we don't get that release off at the end of the day. It's a horrible addiction. It is a horrible addiction, man. So yes, I'll give for that one. That is true. Let's keep going.
Using it as an emotional crutch. We all face stress, boredom, loneliness, or sadness. But if ejaculation becomes your only coping tool, it may be masking deeper emotional needs.
Yep.
Biologically, it creates a dependency on one pathway for relief. Emotionally, it can prevent real healing.
Yep.
Practically, it keeps men from building healthier outlets. Exercise, journaling,
Yep.
connection, therapy.
That's a fact.
Ejaculation should be one tool, not the only tool. Drawback number 3.
All right, so let me stop right there, man, because what she just said also was correct, man. A lot of people use that ejaculation, just like I was saying, as a drug, as a form of dopamine and all that type of stuff, man. You got bad things going on in your life. Let me just get a release off, so I get a quick hit of dopamine, and I don't think about the trauma and everything that's happened in my life, man. That's the same thing with drug addicts do. How many people, or even us, that used to, well, not me, or even some people out there that used to rely on drugs and all that type of stuff, man. You could be going through things at your job, you could be going through stressful situations, man, and you like, man, like, I'll get high and it just takes away all of my problems, or I get drunk and it just takes away all my problems at the end of the day. That is the same thing with the release. And I used to be at fault to this, man. I used to have bad days and everything, man, and then I would get a release off, man. I wouldn't even think about my problems. I ain't think about my bills. I ain't think about nothing at the end of the day, man. So going back to what I was saying about that compulsive behavior, yes, man, that's going to lead you guys down a path of destruction, man. So she's right so far, man. Let's keep going.
Lower sperm count if trying to conceive.
Yep.
If you're not trying to have kids, this isn't a concern. But if you are, daily ejaculation can lower sperm concentration.
Yep. That's a
Biologically,
fact.
sperm need time to replenish,
Yep.
usually 48 to 72 hours. Emotionally, this can create stress for couples struggling with fertility. Practically, spacing out ejaculations every 2 to 3 days during conception efforts may improve chances. It's not about abstinence, it's about strategy. Drawback number 4, reduced sensitivity or desire.
Yeah,
Paradoxically, too much of a good thing can blunt your reward system.
that's a fact.
Daily ejaculation, especially when rushed or repetitive, can lower sensitivity or reduce spontaneous desire. Biologically, your brain adapts, dampening dopamine's punch. Emotionally, it can create a flat, unmotivated feeling. Practically, you may notice less arousal with your partner. Short breaks, even just a few days, can reset sensitivity and restore spark. Drawback number 5, performance issues, if rushed.
Yep.
If daily ejaculation happens through quick, hurried stimulation, your body learns speed. Over time, this can condition premature ejaculation or performance anxiety with a partner. Biologically, your nervous system adapts to sprint mode.
Yep.
Emotionally, it creates frustration for both partners.
Yeah. So basically what she's saying, man, you guys know how we were when we was out there gooning and all that type of stuff, man. We didn't really want to make love to the woman and all that type of stuff, man. We just take her to Pound Town, a minute and 30 seconds, and I'm good. I'm trying to get mine off, and that's all I'm trying to do at the end of the day. Like, in fact, I'll tell you guys, it was one woman in particular. I used to just hit it from the back, man, get mine off, and all like good jazz. I ain't you got yours, because I know I got mine. At the end of the day, I didn't care about the love making. I didn't care about the oxytocin or anything at the end of the day. And that all comes when you out there watching porno, because there's no love making in porno, man. All that, like I said, when you used to watch Wesley Pipes and that dude that looked like Lloyd Banks and all that type of stuff, he wasn't making love to Jada Fire and Cherokee and Maserati. Like I said, he was just trying to put her in positions and do his thing at the end of the day, man. We try to reciprocate that same thing. We wasn't trying to make love with these women, man. We were just smashing them and all that type of stuff, man. So yeah, that makes sense, man. I was not trying to make love. I was just trying to get my thing off and all that type of stuff, man. So yes, that is another thing, man.
It undermines confidence in the bedroom.
Yep.
The fix, slow down. Practice edging, breath control, or mindful stimulation.
What? Practice what? The E word, practice what? I know she didn't just tell you guys. I know. Does that say practice? That says practice the E word? Oh no, man. We just had a brother 800 days on semen retention, man. An edge went wrong. An edge turned into a goon. A goon turned into a relapse, man. And then he was singing the relapse blues and all that type of stuff, man. All led down a path to destruction, man. You see how they always have. I wasn't agreeing with the positives, but with the negatives, I was agreeing with. And you see how they try to put nonsense in it, talking about breath work, talking about the E word, that E word that I hate so much at the end of the day, man. Like, nah, man, that's going to lead you guys down a path of destruction. Don't touch it at all. Just forget it's there. In fact, only time I use my you know what is to use the bathroom and to clean it. That's the only time I'm touching my you know what, man. No E word. Stop with that edging. It's leading you guys down a path of destruction, man. So let's keep going.
Train your body for rhythm, not just release. So what's the bottom line? Daily ejaculation isn't inherently good or bad. The key is to ask, why am I doing this? Stress relief, pleasure, intimacy, or compulsion? How is it affecting me? Am I sleeping better, feeling confident, or noticing fatigue, flatness, or guilt? Does it fit my goals? If I'm trying to conceive, do I need to adjust frequency? Practical tips. Pay attention to your body. Track energy, mood, libido. Experiment. Try daily. Try spacing out. See what feels best. Balance, make sexual release one tool in a larger wellness toolkit. Communicate with your partner if you have one. Never ignore changes in erection quality, pain, or prostate health. Those deserve medical evaluation. If you felt shame, confusion, or even fear around this topic, you're not alone. Sexual health is part of human health. It doesn't make you weak, weird, or broken to ask these questions. In fact, it makes you wise, because the more you understand your body, the more freedom and dignity you gain in your daily life. So here's the truth. Ejaculating every day can be perfectly healthy, or it can signal habits that need a little balance. It's not about rules, it's about self-awareness. And here's the most empowering part. You have the power to adjust. Small changes, whether adding a break, slowing down, or using intimacy as connection instead of escape, can give you more energy, confidence, and control. Age is not the end of vitality. Whether you're 30, 50, or 70, your body can adapt, your health can improve, and your confidence can grow. So keep learning, keep listening to your body, and keep building the kind of life that gives you comfort, freedom, and strength. I am Dr. Narita. Thank you for spending...
All right, so that wraps up the video right there, man. Like I said, AI is giving you guys gems on semen retention and all that type of stuff with the crazy world that we live in, man. But like I was saying earlier, man, I didn't agree with any of the positives that she did. I did agree with the negatives besides that E word that she was telling you and the breath work that she was telling you guys to do that's going to lead you down the path of destruction, man. But yes, man, the main thing what was not talked about in this video, man, what does God say about ejaculation? What does God say about sexual immorality? What does God say about that? It is not ordained by the Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father wants you to be ejaculating with your wife. Yes, if you was to have sex every day with your wife and all that good jazz, yes, that's what the Heavenly Father condones, man. But if you out there relapsing with just some random smandom, or if you out there fornicating with just everybody you can get and whoremongering and all that type of stuff, man, that is going to lead you guys down the path of destruction, and the Heavenly Father is not dealing with that. Like, in fact, there's plenty of scriptures that say, man, you will not inherit the kingdom of heaven with fornication, and he's not dealing with that in general. He's not dealing with fornication, man. So yes, with your wife, you could do whatever you want with your wife at the end of the day. But if that's not your wife, you're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be doing that, man. So yes, like I said, it was some positive. I'm not gonna. It was some positives, but the positives was with the negatives, and the negatives was with the positive. If that makes sense. Like, she made more sense with the negative stuff she was saying was going to happen, but she with the positive benefits. All lies, all things that are going to lead you guys down a path of destruction, man. But yeah, man, that's the reason why I want to go over this AI doctor. And this chick looks so real. I don't know what, like I said, she looks like a beautiful AI woman, if that makes sense, man. But yes, people love the AI more than they love humans, man. This video got 190,000 views, man, and this AI doctor got 26,000 subscribers, man. Meanwhile, a human like me never got 190,000 views, or don't even have 10,000 subscribers, and I'm a human. And at the end of the day, man, which is a crazy thing, man, but that's just the world we live in, man. So hopefully this video was edifying for you guys, man. Hopefully you guys learned a lot, learned from what I'm saying, not what this bot female doctor 12 years that studied it. That's how you a doctor, a bot, but you've been in the medical field for 12. I don't get it, man. But yeah, hopefully this video was edifying for you guys, man. Hopefully you guys learned a lot and all that good jazz, man. So like, comment, subscribe, share the video out to everybody. First, go right the Most High. Sing it on Angel Time.